Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This is your reading. Okay. Leo. Okay. I'm just going to clear the energy really quick. Okay. I kind of want to see I feel like inspired to look at another energy and you and how that is relating. So this could be a person on your mind. Let's see what comes through for Leo. I feel like somebody buckling a shoe. It's like they're showing me somebody buckling a shoe, like a child buckling their shoe. You may help a child buckle their shoe. You may see somebody do something like that. There's also an energy of going somewhere and visiting a place. It's like we planned this, we thought about this for a long time, and now we're going to get to go to a place and visit there. So for some of you, you're making plans already in your mind of where it is that you would like to go. There's just like an energy of a particular place that is drawing you to there. And I feel like you're going to meet people that you're going to be able to travel with, that have a similar dreams that you do, that have similar ideas that you do. It's kind of like in a little bit of a place of limbo with, you're not meshing. You don't have a group right now, a group of people. You don't have your regular crew around you. It's just not clicking because a new one is coming in. But let's see what Spirit has for you regarding this energy coming towards Leo or engaging with Leo. Okay. Unicorn. I mean, something magical is happening here. It's in the air. It's in the atmosphere. Something magical is happening here. You're going to live your life in a very different way than you had envisioned when you were younger, than the other people around you in your, family and your friends. All of that is changing. It's like you never thought you would do something like this. But how many times have you said that now? I feel like there's been like so many times when it's like you have overcome so much and you never thought you would do something like that, and now you're doing it. So I feel like there's some things that maybe you tried to start, businesses or whatever, hobbies that you wanted, or just like ideas that you had that I could never do something like that, and then you had the idea and you went for it, and then it built and it grew and you took on more responsibility within that. And that was building your own confidence and everything. And even if those things didn't end up panning out and they were things that you had to end and say goodbye to and feeling a little bit disgruntled about that, it's like not everything, it doesn't mean you were meant to like do it all the way. There's something that you learned from that. There's something that you gained from that, a skill that you can apply to other areas. And I'm not feeling like a direct skill, like let's say you learned how to do nails and now you're going to go work in a salon. No, it's not like that. It's like, maybe you were so intimidated to do something. You never thought you could do something like that. And then you pushed yourself. You learned how to push yourself. You learned how to believe in yourself, that you can conquer these fears, that you can do these things, that you can create, because it was like you cared about that, but it wasn't your 100% thing. So this allowed you to manifest in that area. So now you can use that manifestation ability to manifest in the area that it's, meant within your soul, the magic of this universe that you're creating with, that is the unknown. That's what the unicorn, represents. Are unicorns real? Were they ever real? What's the deal with unicorns? How come everybody's so crazy about them? It's unknown. We don't know. So it's like that's what you're kind of bringing, this magical aspect into things. Something magical is happening to you. You have the otter. You know, the otter is a really great energy. This is the energy of someone who wants a family. You know, that's really what this energy is kind of giving me. And it's like showing me like you're going to be able to do things with your kids that other people were not able to do, or something like that. It's like very unconventional. So it doesn't even have to be children, but this is the example that they're giving me. So there's something in your mind that you have wanted for a long, long time. And for some of you, that's a family and children. If it's not that, then whatever it is your vision is, okay, think of that when I'm talking about this. You never really met anyone that shared in that vision. And this vision has morphed and grown and changed and become more and more magical. And you're going to be able to do it in a capacity that is magical. It's not traditional. You know, the otters, they hold each other's hands when they're sleeping on the river so they don't lose each other. So romantic, so cute. You know what I mean? But then you have this unicorn aspect. So this is like, you know, like you're going to like, I really am getting like, have kids and travel with your kids. You know, these people that are like, oh yeah, when I was born in, you know, somewhere, you know, else, random country, amazing. And then I lived there for 2 years, and then we moved over here for half a year, and then we moved over here, and it's all different places all over the globe. Like I'm getting that kind of an energy. And so, you know, it's just something unconventional that you're doing, but it is conventional because it's very family and together and very close knit, but in different environments. Okay, so you can see how that may fit for you, right? And then you have this one. I mean, could this get any more magical? You have a psychic connection with this energy, with this person, whoever it is. Some of you, you know, you may find out that you're pregnant, okay? Or that somebody that you're, you know, with is pregnant, with you. I'm not getting any energy like that. But it's like, you know, whether you're male or female or whatever, you know, there's something here about a psychic connection that you have with a person. You're thinking something and somebody else says it, you know, you have been wanting to do something for so long and this other person has already done it. And then they've been wanting to do something for so long and you have already done it. So that's the kind of energy that it has going forth. And I feel like for some of you, it scares you a little bit with this deer card. You know, the deer in the headlights look a little bit because it's a little bit like, whoa, this is really, and it's flowing and it's growing and it's exciting and everything. And then all of a sudden, you know, maybe I should be afraid of this. You know, this is just looks a little too good here. I don't know. I don't know about this. You know, so there's some kind of a dream, a magic dream that you're bringing down here and with somebody else, because otters work together. Okay, you know you know, they may be separate on the river. They do their thing. You know, I don't know. They live their little otter ways, but they come back together. You know. So it's like this is up here in the ethers, this magical dream, and then there's people that are coming around you. Now you're finding your little otter tribe, okay? And then, you know, the swan card is as above, so below. It is depicted in a lot of tarot depicts the swan in the star card, or as the star card, or, you know, in the background there. And this is because of the reflection. You know, the swan swims calmly in the still water, and it's representing as above, so below. So this is something that is a dream up here, and you meet some people here, you know, and then this helps you bring this dream into becoming a reality in this, you know, in this 3D reality. And, you know, that could scare you a little bit. That could scare them a little bit. Okay. You know, I was asking this about another person, but I really feel more like this is your energy. But it could be a lot of mirroring here with this, especially with this, you know, swan card here. Could be a lot of mirroring. So I feel like it is a very magical connection. But now I kind of want to see what I want to see this other energy. I feel like some of you are changing your diet, you're changing things that you used to do. You have an idea to do something that will bring you some peace. And it's a new way for you to recharge your battery that maybe you used to do a long time ago. You've heard about other people doing it lately. It just is something that you're like, yeah, that would be a really beautiful way to spend some of my free time. And Spirit is like, yeah, do it. Why don't you just do it? You know, it's like, you don't need a reason to do something like that. Okay. This is very interesting. Because you have the horse. They have the horse. So someone is very in this 3D reality, and the other person is mirroring that in the, you know, wow. This is so interesting. In like non-physical energy. So you have somebody, here defined as what they are. They're, currently running around making things happen. And this is more, this is really, essentially, this is your Emperor and your Empress card, right? The Emperor is more in this realm, making things happen, taking action and making moves. And the Empress is more drawing things to her, using her own power of her inner being to create, to attract, to make things happen. And bringing the two of this together is, the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming in together here. And it feels like, this is something that, Leo being a masculine sign, this is something that you've been battling with the development of this sort of approach, not taking the assertive approach, but taking the more allowing approach, right? So you're becoming more balanced within yourself, and you're attracting someone else who has also become more balanced within themselves. So this other person is probably more a water sign. Water or earth. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, does not have to be. But just somebody that was a little more in that divine feminine energy. And they're developing the fine masculine and kind of mastering that right now. So you're kind of like on opposite scales, but doing the exact same thing. And like, this is why okay. So before I do your readings, I always, clear the energy, and I have my angels come in and whatever. And I saw them coming like this in the room, and usually they all come from the same way. And no, they were coming from opposite ways, and they met in the middle. And I said, well, that's interesting. They came from opposite ways and they're meeting in the middle. That's kind of like what's happening here. I feel like you and a person are coming from opposite ways and you're meeting in the middle. Like you have the same story, but it's opposite in a way. And, okay, you have Eagle. So this is somebody who, I'm getting an energy that, they could serve their country in some way. Because I always associate, I'm just seeing that. Someone who serves their country in, whatever capacity. But it's also just someone who I feel like has made a lot of sacrifices. And been willing to put themselves out there. And I don't think that it has gone well for them. As far as, this person reminds me of a person who everyone is like, man, who is going to snag this person up because they deserve somebody really great? And how are they not with somebody already? And I kind of feel like that's how people see you. This is somebody who, they could be a parent, but they could also just want to be a parent. You have the Lizard card, okay. Lizard card is also like an inner knowing card. So, you know, in this deck, it talks a lot about seeing through illusions, and you have the beaver. Okay. So it's like they want to take this opportunity to come forward. You know, the beaver is not waiting. They're grounded. They're very, very grounded in their emotions. They're very stable. You know, they're in the water and okay, water and earth. Beavers are in the water and they also have strong earth energy, right? They are all over this little earth and they, you know, spend half of their time on the earth, half of their time in the water. So this is this is really could be a water or a earth sign. But it's somebody who I feel like this energy of they don't realize how psychic they are. Like they say something and it's like it just fits and it just fits, but they don't like collect these moments and reflect back on them. So they don't realize that they just have an inner knowing that they just follow or they just say the right thing. They're just very good at assessing their surroundings and like just being open and free to say what needs to be said. This is like the kind of person that if you have a friend and you know everything about this friend and you know, and this person will just meet them and they will just say this to them. And it's like, oh my God, how did you know? How did they say that? You know what I mean? Like this is that kind of a person. It's because I think they have a very caring heart and they're very observant. You know, this is a person who assesses things and they want to see how things are going. You know, the eagle strikes when what? They're sure. They know what it is they're going for. You know, this lizard, you know, they will stay still and they will wait for the right moment to move, you know. So have you ever had a horse and you try to get a horse to do something? If you've ever had an experience of riding, you know that it's like, yeah, the horse does what they want to do. And I mean, yeah, you can train a horse and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, what is that saying that I'm trying to say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. It's like, you know, this person, I don't feel like they're that stubborn, but they are definitely a person that they like to observe things and they move forward when they are comfortable. But when they do move forward, you know, this eagle is not backing down. They're all the way. They're all in. They're all in. And, you know, the beaver is somebody who, you know, they want to make a sturdy, stable home. They're there. They're not going anywhere else. So this is a person, they may already have a home and they just really want someone to share it with. And they haven't been able to find that. They haven't been able to, that's just something that they haven't been able to, you know, so it's like they have everything all set and then it's like now they just need this other missing piece. And I feel like this is a person who really appreciates the mystical side of you, the spiritual side of you, the feminine side of you. This is a person that once they're comfortable, once they're sure, they're going to be open, they're going to be vulnerable, they're going to wear their heart on their sleeve, they're going to let you in 100%. But it may be built slowly, it may take some time, and this may make you think like, are they interested? Are they not interested? With this deer card, you're not sure because this beaver person doesn't put aside things for something new. And let me explain that, but I really need water. I'm going to clarify the tarot also, but it's like this beaver person, you know, when they meet you, you know, they had plans with this friend or they had plans with that, or they always do this at this time of day and da da da. They're still going to do all of those things. They're going to integrate you into their life, but it's going to be, there's a process. The beaver does everything by process. You know, whoa, we're not rushing here, okay? If we're moving from one spot of the river to another spot, we got to scope out that part of the river. You know, we're going to need to see what kind of logs and shrubbery or whatever the freak beavers use to build their house. We're going to make sure we have all the supply. You know, they're thinking things through. I'm going to start the process, then I'm going to bring everybody else over. You know, there's a way. There's a way that things are done. So they're an assessor. So they're going to assess things. So it feels like it could be some dates, right? This is somebody who is going to come in and they're going to want to learn more about you. And I feel like it's going to be slow and steady. There's going to be a couple of dates and you're not going to be really sure. What is this? I don't know what's going on here, because I feel like you're maybe used to people in the past that kind of rushed in with this Chariot card. They just rushed into it. They wanted to move in right away. They were just like, it was just like you met and then it was you and them like this all the time. And this person is not like that, but that's not to say that they're not going to build and grow to be like that in a healthy way, because that's exactly what I'm seeing. But it may take some time, so I don't want that to discourage you, right? Okay, so let's see this unicorn. Let's clarify here a little bit. Hangman, you're enlightened at this time. You're enlightened at this time. You have some kind of an idea. This Hangman keeps coming out for you, and so does the unicorn. Okay? Every time I use this deck, we're getting a unicorn for you. Every time I'm using this deck, we're getting the Hangman. It's just happening. In other decks, also the Hangman. So it's like, okay, there is some mystical, magical idea from your soul that you are receiving here, and Spirit is wanting you to move forward with this. This is something that you can move forward with. This is something that you can trust here, your own intuition. You can follow that at this time. You could have a Sagittarius person coming in for you, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, for the Otter, we have this Chariot. Oh no, the Chariot's here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is divine. You're going to meet someone that you're meant to share a life with, that you're meant to share a family with. This is your destiny. That's it. It's your destiny. It's your destiny. I feel like you're going to get invited to go somewhere, and I don't know. I guess I'll go. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. And then it's like you kind of like meet someone who is your destiny. It's fate is going to pull this together, and there is no like, was that supposed to happen last week and I didn't go to that thing? It's your destiny. It's going to happen. Angels are going to make it happen. When you have this little feeling, this little whisper within your heart, just go. Just go. Just go. I mean, are you kidding me? The Swan is the star. This card represents the star, as above, so below. So this is Spirit telling you that this is a big dream here. This is a big dream that you have, that it's time for you to bring it to fruition. This is an amazing thing that you are attracting here, a wonderful love. And this is something that the divine wants you to know. The answer is yes. Spirit is telling you the answer is yes. And then it's going to show up. The Spirit is going to take control and make things happen now. And so this is where this gets very, very interesting here, and where magical things happen. And you're going to have a story that you're going to like tell people for years and years. Like people are going to be like telling their grandkids this. Okay, you have the World card here too. So it's like an ending here with this Deer card, an ending to fear here. There is something that with this High Priestess. This is coming in. This could be a Pisces person. This could be an Aquarius person. Okay. This is a situation here where there is an ending to the fear. There is an ending to the holding back. There is an ending to you. I don't know about if you feel like you could be your authentic self, and now it's like you feel like you can. This very well could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Look at this Chariot. I mean, how many times does this come out now? This could be an opportunity for you to move as well, and for you to travel with someone where it's like you become each other's home. So there is like stability here, but there is movement here as well. And then the Otter and the Beaver, how well do they go together? Like, how cute is that? That's really cute. Okay. Wow. This is life-changing. You're allowing something really big in here. You're allowing yourself to be more. You're allowing yourself to expand from not just this world around you here with these boundaries that she has there. And those are healthy boundaries. So I feel like a lot of you have set healthy boundaries into place. So you have these healthy boundaries set into place, and when this new love comes in, there's a little bit of fear here, but it's like, okay, your Spirit is going to show you're going to see in time that you don't have to keep these boundaries like that crazy up. because you had to have them because you were just open to the wild here, you know? And it's kind of like, okay, no, like you have boundaries up. So whoever is coming in to greet you at this time is a person that you can trust. You know what I mean? It's kind of like something like that. You don't have to worry. You're attracting something really amazing, really amazing. And it's like, this is the energy that I'm getting with the world. Okay, so it's like, finally, you're able. It's like this fear that this is going to end again. That it's like, oh, this is another time where I thought this was going to be it, and it's not. This is another circumstance, and it's like, finally, you're going to get to show people that what you've been saying is happening. What you're saying you're going to do, you're actually able to do. What you're saying is you're going to attract. It's like you're finally going to get to have that, you know? And you're not doing it because you want to show something. That's not why. You're doing it just because you want to have it, and you're knowing that that's it. This is why you came here. You came here to be a deliberate creator, and you came here to be or do or have anything that you want, to have that experience. And you are believing that you are worthy, and so that's why it's happening. Like, this is what you deserve. This is how you have deserved to live for quite some time now. Okay, with this horse, we have the 7 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Cups. So it's like, okay, this person, you know, they're going to want to get to know you a little bit. They're going to want to assess some things, and then they're going to want to move forward, right? That's what they need to do. So this could be a person who's also getting out of a relationship where they don't feel that they are being valued. They don't feel like it's to their benefit, and this is not something that they are wanting anymore. This could be something that, you know, around July, they had this kind of feeling, but I don't know if it's not happening until actually October, that they're actually making a move on it. But this is something that they've wanted for quite some time. So I feel like even though it may be recently that they're getting out of something, they were already energetically, mentally, emotionally out of it before. So it's like seeing this as a beautiful new beginning that has been a long time coming. But it's like it's like assessing. They could also be assessing that it's like they haven't been in a relationship in a while, and this is something that they're now wanting to go for, that they're wanting to try here. Because somebody here a long time ago perhaps gave up on love, and now they're willing to open themselves up again. And they're wanting to open themselves up to you here. Okay, let's see. This is somebody who's going to assess some things, and then they're going to open themselves all the way, right? And so they assess, and then now the 3 of Wands comes. So now, the eagle, they're ready to make that move. The ship has come in here. They're ready, right? So they make a move when they're sure. They make a move when they're sure, because it's a mature person. It's a person who made sure they did that emotional healing first with the 10 of Cups. They made sure that they, this is not like somebody who has other people on the back burner and other situations that they're kind of giving to and maybe not. And they're flirting with this person in this friend group, and they're flirting with that people in this friend group. This is not a person like that. This is a person who is one person, and they want to be with one person, and they think about things before they move forward. And once they move forward, once they strike, once they make that move, they're all in. And so that's what's good about this person, is it's someone reliable. It's someone you can rely on. It's somebody that you can trust. They're a trustworthy person. And this is something that they're going to not tell you. This is not something that they're going to tell you. They're not going to tell you about all of their past relationships and how this person treated them like this and this person treated them. This is a person who is going to show you with their actions how they treat you now. This is because, the past is over, so it's not relevant. It's not to say that they won't talk about their past or like share that information with you. But when people are like, yeah, this person, they did this to me, they did this to me, they betrayed me in this way, they betrayed me in this way, and it's a little bit like, really talking about this person a lot, huh? This is not like that. This is not someone who's trying to convince you they're trustworthy. This is someone who is trustworthy. So, you have the lizard and you have the moon. This person feels like they have had a long, long journey to get to you. It's almost like a dream-like state. Like they kind of feel like you're their dream person, but I don't think that they would have been able to put words to it and picture it out and label it out. But it's like seeing you before them, they know. There is magic here. There is magic here with this moon card. Because this lizard card is almost like the high priestess. It's seeing and knowing, and waiting for the right moment to move forward here. And then you have the tower with this beaver card. So they're wanting to rebuild here. Just like I was talking about with the beaver of rebuilding the dam, they're wanting to rebuild here a life with you, like start a new life with you. This isn't like somebody who is like going to make you move in and like their ex's stuff is still everywhere and they haven't really closed the door to that relationship. This is somebody who's saying, yeah, that old tower that I had, the part that wasn't stable, it's gone. Let's rebuild. So when they do come in, I feel like this is going to catch you off guard. You're not expecting to meet this person. That's why it's a gift from the universe. And again, you have 66. The 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So I'm moving away from one situation and accepting this gift from the universe. You have the 7 of Swords and you have the Chariot card here. So this is a person who could be planning how they are wanting to move forward with you before they come forth with the offer. And it comes forth a little bit, and then there's some transformation, and then there's some daydreaming, and then there's some going for it with the Fool card here. This is a really beautiful energy of somebody who, they want a commitment. They know what they want. They don't want heartache anymore with this 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. They don't want that anymore. So this is a person who has really thought long and hard about the past and how that has made them feel. And how, disappointments, their own burdens that they carried that contributed to those disappointments, and how, their actions in their day-to-day life can attract, clarity and can attract some healing going forward. Because that's what this person is interested in. They are interested in moving forward with someone and having a great bond with someone that they can trust, that they can rely on. And I feel like that is, exactly what it is that you're wanting here as well. Wow. Okay. A couple of these cards here. See a little bit more information about this person. This is absolutely freaking beautiful. You have achievements. You're achieving something. You're achieving something really great that you have wanted to achieve for a long, long time. And it's something that is going to grow and be a lot bigger than what you think it is. It's something that you're going to get public recognition for. It's something that you're going to be able to take to a level that you never really imagined for. So Spirit wants you to believe that you are worthy of that. You believe that you are worthy to have it all. Everything it is that you are wanting and more than that. You have generosity. You are meant to be rich, and you are meant to be rich because you have a spirit of generosity and gratitude for all it is that you have. And a person like you being rich is a very good thing for not just you, but for this whole world, because you will think of ways to implement, to create impact, right? To give to other people that's going to greatly add to the harmony of this world. There's a lot of beautiful things that you can do with money. And when people with good hearts have money, this is when the whole world can become, rich in a way, right? Not that it's your responsibility to take care of anyone and that you should feel selfish about wanting things for yourself. You should want things for yourself. That's a good, healthy thing for you to do. And there's like a rewriting here of your mind, of what it means to achieve something and what it is that you're capable of, and that you don't have any limits. And Spirit is going to show you that. Spirit is going to show you that, and you're going to have a huge blessing coming in. You have companionship. You're going to have people around you that you're going to be able to rely on. People around you that you're going to be able to trust. People around you that, you have 7-7 here. Okay, look up angel number 577. That may mean something to you, but there's finally coming into a time where you can trust you're going to be surrounded by people that you can trust. Enterprise. There is something big that you're making that is a part of your destiny, okay? It's a part of your destiny. It's going to happen, and there's people here, companion, that is going to help you. It's the same thing coming out again. You have some sort of an achievement, generosity, harmony. There's something here that you want for this world, right? There's some kind of magic dream that you have that's just like this unicorn card. And then you have this companion that comes in, just like the otter, drawing the companion in. And then you have this enterprise, something that is your destiny that you're creating here in this 3D reality that's just like the swan card. And then you have this affair card at the bottom. It's not a negative card. It actually means a beautiful love affair that has the potential to grow into something real. That's what this card represents. So this is a very important time for you in your life where you deserve something really, really beautiful. 5775. Angel number 5775, okay? That could mean something to you. You could have a Leo person coming in, a Taurus person coming in, an Aquarius person coming in, a Scorpio person coming in. Okay, Aries is here as well. Cancer, again. Doesn't have to be one of those signs, but that's just an added clue for you if you are searching for one. This is beautiful. Let's see if there is like advice from the universe. Fortune. You need to believe it. I'm telling you, you're going to be rich. You're going to be very, very wealthy. You need to think thought. This is what I just said. You need to think and imagine and see yourself and be this vibration of this fortune, because this is going to happen, and this is what is meant for you. And this is something that is going to be very beneficial, not just to you, but to the entire world here. Okay, you're very impactful, you're very powerful, you have very powerful energy, and other people around you, when you are in this abundant, fortunate, glowing, loving, harmonious state, other people have a heightened availability of that to them. It's up to them to take it or not, okay? But it becomes heightened, the option for it, when you're in this state. And that's the only thing that's going to turn this whole world around. That's the only thing that's going to bring everybody together here. Okay, it's all of us choosing to be love, right? Choosing to be love and just loving one another and coming together here in harmony. That's what it takes. And because of the gratitude and the love that you have and the beautiful thoughts that you have, you're going to have this fortune. You're going to have this. You're going to have this. You're going to have more money than you know what to do with. And the thing is what are you going to think to do with it? I don't know. Things that are going to spread generosity and harmony to the world all around you. And this is something very beneficial at this time. Don't focus on how things are falling apart. Focus on what you can build. Wow. Okay, Leo. Thank you so much. If the video resonated with you, please like or subscribe if you want to. And also, I have a book. It's called One Lights. It's available on Amazon, and it's all about manifesting in the law of attraction. So, thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time.